What's going on between you and Devin Booker? Well, he's my boyfriend now. You're officially a couple? Yep. From Devin Booker, who keeps winning over Kendall Jenner, to Blake Griffin, who was with her for 8 months before she moved on, and Ben Simmons, who had a tumultuous relationship with her for almost 2 years. Here are the NBA players linked to Kendall Jenner. Devin Booker. As the world went into lockdown in April 2020, while many were stuck at home, Devin spotted a chance others overlooked. He persuaded Kendall to embark on a charming road trip to the stunning red rock landscapes of Sedona, Arizona, transforming what was initially reported as a friendship into something much deeper and significant. This was no fling. This was a strategic approach to love from a man who grasped that capturing Kendall's heart meant presenting a fresh alternative to conventional celebrity romances. It appears you've intentionally chosen to maintain privacy around your relationship. Indeed, I believe it's consistently proven to be more effective for me like this. I mean, no disrespect to my elder sisters, but I believe that Kylie and I have had the chance to observe our older sisters navigating through marriages, relationships, and breakups. By mid-June 2020, Devin's careful persistence had finally borne fruit, leading them to quietly define their relationship. He was savvy enough to keep this milestone under wraps until anniversary posts a year later unveiled the truth. The basketball star recognized Kendall's desire for discretion and cleverly used it to create a secluded space that allowed their connection to blossom free from outside distractions. Devin's skillful planning continued with a special getaway, inviting them to join celebrity couple Justin and Hailey Bieber for a romantic lakeside retreat at Gaza Ranch Golf and Lake Club in Idaho in September 2020. This was far more than just a double date. Devin was skillfully weaving Kendall into his favored social circle while showcasing his finesse in navigating elite celebrity interactions. Observers remarked on Kendall's evident joy during this retreat, suggesting that Devin's romantic approach was proving to be highly effective. The Phoenix star's boldest move occurred in October 2020, when he obtained an invitation to Kim Kardashian's exclusive 40th birthday bash on a private Tahitian island. Being granted access to such a personal family gathering was no mere coincidence, but rather a testament to Devin's meticulous nurturing of Kendall's trust and his ability to manage the intricacies of her well-known family. Their romantic escape in August 2021 featured affectionate snapshots from Capri and opulent yacht outings, signifying his success in achieving what numerous NBA players have struggled to realize. So what's the story with you and Devin Booker? Well, he's my partner. You're officially a couple? Yes. The 2021 NBA Finals turned into Devin's grand romantic celebration, with Kendall cheering him on from the sidelines, exchanging kisses and hugs as the basketball community looked on in awe. February 2025 marked a turning point for Devin's love life when they were seen together in Aspen and New York City, with Us Weekly declaring them deeply involved, proving that once Devin Booker captures your heart, it remains forever unyielding. Now, if you think Devin Booker's romantic chase was fervent, brace yourself for the next NBA star who sacrificed everything, his family and kids, just to embrace Kendall. Blake Griffin, where obsession intertwines with opportunity, demonstrating that some men will give it all for love. His romance depicts one of the most tumultuous and expensive love sagas in NBA lore. In August 2017, Blake took the drastic step of ending his 8-year engagement with ex-fiancée Bryn Cameron, mother of his 2 children, driven by his overwhelming passion for Kendall Jenner. This wasn't a slow separation or a shared choice. Insiders have indicated that Blake's fixation on Kendall had been escalating for months, and he was prepared to risk everything he had achieved to be with her. Currently, Blake Griffin, linked romantically to Kendall Jenner since last summer, faces a lawsuit from his ex-fiancée Bryn Cameron for palimony, a financial claim made by a partner in a non-marital relationship after separation. The Clippers power forward made a notable public move in October 2017, arranging a group outing to Halloween Horror Nights, ensuring Kendall felt at ease by bringing along her sister Kylie and Travis Scott, showcasing his ability to merge into her social environment. However, Blake's true strategic maneuver took place that same month when he persuaded Kendall to join him at the Clippers game against the Lakers game. She enthusiastically supported him, sending a bold signal to the basketball community. November 2017 was a significant turning point for Blake as he managed to score an invitation to Kendall's birthday dinner at Petite Taqueria in Los Angeles, where he encountered the formidable presence of Kris and Caitlyn Jenner. This was more than just a meal. It was Blake Griffin demonstrating his capacity to navigate the pressures of dating into one of America's most watched families, while winning over the influential matriarchs with ties to their daughter. The dramatic confirmation of Blake's deep commitment to Kendall emerged when Bryn Cameron filed her distressing palimony lawsuit in February 2018, pointing to his high-profile romance with Kendall as proof of his utter neglect of their family. Cameron's court filings asserted that Blake prioritized the allure of being linked to a Hollywood star over fulfilling his duties as a father, highlighting the extremes of his fixation on the supermodel. Consequently, she has initiated a lawsuit, which TMZ has exclusively obtained. In it, she accuses Blake Griffin of cruelly embarrassing their family through his public displays of affection for Kendall Jenner, with a suit filed on Valentine's Day. Cameron's legal action unveiled the startling fact that Blake had called off their wedding merely 1 week before the planned event, indicating that his obsession with Kendall had escalated to a point where he was ready to disgrace the mother of his children rather than commit to a marriage that would hinder his romantic pursuits. Their relationship formally concluded in April 2018 after Blake's gamble backfired dramatically. He had suffered the loss of his family, tarnished his reputation, and ultimately lost Kendall too. While Blake Griffin's self-destructive fixation might have taken you by surprise, this next NBA player resolved to endure nearly 2 years of emotional turmoil, persistently pursuing a woman who wouldn't fully invest in him. Basketball fans collectively held their breath as yet another talented young player became entranced by America's most renowned clan. However, Ben Simmons' narrative transformed into something much more intricate than anyone expected. His involvement with Kendall Jenner symbolizes perhaps the most psychologically intricate pairing in her NBA dating saga. Over a span of nearly 2 years, the journey of the Philadelphia 76ers point guard unfolded like a tumultuous, emotional saga. Time and again, he opted for romance rather than reason, gravitating towards a woman who appeared unable to offer him the commitment he yearned for. This narrative follows a burgeoning basketball icon who nearly overcame the notorious Kardashian curse through relentless determination. Now that Kendall Jenner is in a relationship with Ben Simmons, we're left hoping for the best for the Sixers and Philadelphia. I'd rather not see them associated with my team. This is a catastrophe for the Sixers. This is simply the Kardashian effect at play. Ben, you ought to be honing your skills this offseason, focusing on that jump shot. Instead, here he is, hanging out with Kendall Jenner like it's nothing. Ben's journey in romance kicked off in May 2018 with a well-planned double date in LA, featuring Devin Booker and Jordan Woods to set a relaxed vibe that allowed him to express himself without the usual first date jitters. This tactical move highlighted Ben's emotional savvy, showing that winning over Kendall demanded a mix of patience and finesse, rather than merely relying on typical athlete charm. By June 2018, Ben had skillfully persuaded Kendall to join him on shopping adventures in Beverly Hills, with paparazzi snapping shots that highlighted their undeniable connection as they explored high-end stores. These weren't merely casual outings. They were significant encounters where Ben showcased his capability to offer the lavish lifestyle and attention desired by someone of Kendall's caliber. By July 2018, a notable advancement occurred when sources characterized their relationship as both dating and exclusive, though still unofficial, as reported by Us Weekly. Their bond intensified notably during Khloe Kardashian's 4th of July celebration, where photos captured the pair in close embraces, clearly indicating that Ben had managed to penetrate Kendall's emotional defenses. August 2018 marked the height of their early romance, as Ben persuaded Kendall to embark on a couple's getaway to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, accompanied by Khloe and Tristan Thompson. By December 2018, the bond had deepened, highlighted by Kendall's connection with Ben's mother, Julie, in Philadelphia, a significant step that illustrated family acceptance. Trouble began to surface in May 2019 when Kendall opened up to Vogue Australia about her struggles with commitment, revealing the complexities of her relationship with Ben, despite his unwavering dedication. February 2020 saw their last public appearance at Super Bowl 2020 in Miami, where insiders described their dynamic as casual. However, the relationship faced a heartbreaking twist in April 2020 when Kendall took a notable road trip to Sedona with Devin Booker, ultimately making it clear to Ben that she had moved on from their intricate love story. As Ben Simmons sought Kendall's dedication with fervor, our next NBA star proudly claims the title of the first to ignite her passion for basketball romance, Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson uniquely marks a significant chapter in Kendall Jenner's dating narrative as the sports figure who first sparked her interest in the basketball scene, laying the groundwork for her subsequent athletic romances. The guard of the Los Angeles Lakers wasn't merely a fleeting fling. He immersed her in the exhilarating realm of professional basketball, inspiring a fascination that would shape her future relationships for the long haul. Clarkson's skillful charm offensive on Kendall commenced under the cover of autumn 2015. Insider reports would later disclose their clandestine romance lasted for several months prior to their strategic debut as a couple. This was no mere coincidence. Jordan recognized that piquing Kendall's curiosity necessitated an air of intrigue and seclusion, presenting her with a refreshing alternative to the usual Hollywood dating grind that had begun to bore her. It seems evident now that with your return to LA, you're making waves in the spotlight. Is there something romantic brewing between you and Kendall Jenner? Let's be honest, let's keep it genuine. I prefer to keep my private life under wraps. Alright then, regardless of whether it happened or was currently in motion, you wouldn't possess any. The initial official public appearance took place on March 30th, 2016, when they were seen together in West Hollywood, sharing laughter in the back of a car after a Lakers game. Just 2 weeks prior, Kendall had been observed sitting courtside at a Lakers match against the Dallas Mavericks on March 16th, marking her entry into Jordan's professional sphere and affirming her intent to back his endeavors. By April 2016, Their relationship was brought fully into the spotlight during their joint attendance at Coachella, with their festival outing effectively solidifying their romantic link across social media. This Coachella moment held particular importance as it illustrated Kendall's openness to being photographed with Jordan in a casual, non-professional environment, indicating that their bond had evolved from merely casual dating to a deeper romantic connection. Their bond reached a heightened visibility on July 4, 2016, as they celebrated the holiday together at the Bootsy Bellows Red, White, and Bootsy party. At that time, insiders characterized their romance as a casual affair, with E! News highlighting their understated public presence. Yet, the careful planning of their appearances hinted at a deeper connection beyond mere attraction. A pivotal moment occurred in November 2016 when Jordan was present at Kendall's 21st birthday celebration, indicating the blending of their social networks and families. Later that month, they were spotted together at a party hosted by Drake, implying their relationship involved more than just attending Lakers games. It encompassed shared interests in entertainment. Throughout their time together, sources consistently portrayed their relationship as laid-back, noting their private affection while keeping a discreet facade in public. By late 2016, the romance seemed to fade away naturally, lacking any official announcement of their breakup. Shortly after, Kendall was seen with rapper A$AP Rocky, hinting that her affection had shifted from basketball for the time being. Jordan may have introduced Kendall to the world of dating athletes, but this next NBA player nearly captured her heart for good during her most tender moments. Chandler Parsons. Some relationships linger in the memories of both individuals, and Kendall Jenner's connection with Chandler Parsons embodies the quintessential what-if in the realm of celebrity love stories. The Dallas Mavericks player didn't merely date Kendall. He was her initial experience of being cherished by an athlete devoted to winning her affection at all costs. In July 2014, a passionate affair ignited when Chandler and Kendall met through a mutual trainer, establishing a more authentic connection than the usual celebrity encounters. This was not the typical Hollywood scene. It was a natural attraction blossoming in an ordinary setting. On July 25, 2014, the duo was seen enjoying a private dinner at the stylish SDK restaurant in Los Angeles, with photographers capturing their evident chemistry and relaxed demeanor throughout the night. Sources from Hollywood Life indicated they were deeply infatuated, suggesting their bond had evolved past casual rendezvous into a meaningful relationship that could potentially disrupt their meticulously crafted careers. The strongest indication of Chandler's deep commitment to Kendall emerged from his decision to withdraw from a reality dating show produced by Relativity Television. This move suggested that he was valuing his relationship with her above potentially rewarding entertainment prospects. Such a choice is indicative of a rare commitment in the early phases of celebrity romances, signaling that Chandler saw their bond as having significant long-term promise that deserved to be safeguarded. Various media sources, notably the UK's Daily Mail, heightened the speculation by emphasizing their exclusivity and Chandler's dedication to the romance, although neither side made any official statements. As 2014 unfolded, their relationship seemed to fade from public discourse, devoid of any dramatic breakup declarations or tabloid stories, hinting that external factors might have led to their separation despite authentic emotions. An intriguing twist emerged in January 2017 when whispers of a rekindled relationship surfaced, beginning with reports of an encounter at a Bentley dealership in Beverly Hills. This seemingly chance meeting appeared too fortuitous to be mere coincidence. That night, Kendall and her friend Haley Baldwin made their way to a game featuring the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Lakers, with Chandler's team in action. Throughout the match, Kendall was seen making heart-shaped gestures from the sidelines, clearly aimed at Chandler despite her efforts to appear casual. After the game, the trio enjoyed a meal at Craig's in West Hollywood before heading out to party at Delilah in One Oak. Their use of separate entrances hinted at a desire for privacy while enjoying each other's company. The reunion in 2017 ultimately slipped from public discourse without any clear answers, leaving fans speculating whether Chandler Parsons was the one that slipped away or just a fleeting romance that lingered despite the time that had passed and other relationships that emerged. If Chandler Parsons symbolized what might have been, then Daniel Russell's tale is pure whimsy, an inexperienced rookie convinced that seeing someone courtside signified mutual attraction. Russell's rookie self-assurance can be perilous, particularly when it leads him to believe that a handful of courtside encounters have secured the affections of the most elusive celebrity. His fleeting connection with Kendall Jenner illustrates a captivating scenario where rookie bravado collides with a stronghold of reality TV devotion. Here is a young Lakers point guard who genuinely thought he could charm Kendall through sheer skill and youthful appeal. What transpired was a masterclass in the rapid evolution of dating rumors within celebrity circles when ambition outstrips genuine romantic ties. November 2015 marked the start of what seemed like D'Angelo's meticulously planned effort to attract Kendall's notice, beginning with her noticeable attendance at Lakers contests against the Dallas Mavericks on November 1st, and prior to that, against the Minnesota Timberwolves. These weren't just random glimpses. it was a novice who had deluded himself into believing that being courtside signaled genuine affection. This interpretation of Kendall's sincere love for basketball was viewed as a personal allure directed at him alone. Meanwhile, D'Angelo Russell made the gravest mistake imaginable, and the 76ers were set to pick him up. He was the player everyone desired week after week. So, he heads to the Lakers. And who does he pair up with? Who? Not just Kardashian. Outlets, such as her university and Larry Brown Sports, fueled D'Angelo's fantasies by putting her in spotlight. Executives at various events, alongside entertainment journalists, observed her intense focus during games, presenting this as potential proof of a love affair. MediaTakeout.com even asserted that they had confirmed their romance, implying they crossed paths during the summer and have since begun dating. These assertions were solely rooted in conjecture and unrealistic hopes, lacking any factual support. The conjecture reached an apex when numerous entertainment websites started treating their relationship as a verified truth, crafting intricate timelines and scrutinizing their alleged chemistry based solely on Kendall attending basketball matches. D'Angelo appeared to foster this narrative, perhaps under the impression that public perception could somehow materialize into truth if he engaged with the media hype. Yet, this illusion shattered when credible entities began probing into the accusations. Reputable sources swiftly dismantled the dating rumors, with several individuals close to both parties denying any romantic connection. A notably straightforward insider revealed that Kendall isn't interested. Another source emphasized that her presence at Lakers games stemmed from friendships with players and their significant others, not any romantic feelings for Russell. The final nail in D'Angelo's romantic fantasies was hammered in July 2019 when Kendall confronted the ongoing speculation herself. While Kendall's misconceptions were embarrassing, just wait to hear how this next NBA star believed that a single yacht party meant he had captured Kendall's affection. Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma's fleeting encounter with Kendall Jenner's romantic sphere stands as a prime example of how easily NBA stars can misread a casual celebrity friendship as a potential love affair. The Lakers forward found himself at the center of dating rumors in the summer of 2019, genuinely thinking that his charisma and burgeoning basketball fame had finally drawn in the attention of one of the world's most sought-after supermodels, only to realize that the truth was far removed from his lofty hopes. July 2019 seemed to present Kyle with a prime chance when he was invited to Kendall's 4th of July yacht party in Malibu, mingling with her inner circle, which included Fai Kodra and Anastasia Karanicolau. Paparazzi snapshots of the pair aboard the yacht, as reported by the Daily Mail, quickly ignited speculation about a possible summer fling, with Kyle appearing at ease and self-assured in her elite social scene. That night, the crew gathered for Bootsy Bellows' 4th of July bash at Nobu, and Kyle appeared to place himself as Kendall's date, even with the evident group vibe. The glamorous celebration offered an ideal backdrop for Kyle, who might have thought this was the start of something serious. He misinterpreted Kendall's warm friendliness as something more profound, overlooking the lighthearted nature of summer mingling. The Lakers forward seemed to invite the ensuing media buzz, perhaps thinking that public opinion about their bond might sway Kendall's true emotions. His self-assured presence in paparazzi shots portrayed someone who believed he had done what many NBA players could not, capturing Kendall Jenner's affection through closeness and charm. Yet, reality soon dashed Kyle's romantic dreams. Sources promptly refuted any romance, with Entertainment Tonight revealing they were simply spending time together as friends during the holidays. A second insider near Kuzma straightforwardly confirmed, "It's just friends." These rejections unveiled that what Kyle thought was romantic interest was merely Kendall's inherent friendliness and her sincere love for basketball culture. The final blow to Kyle's romantic hope struck in July 2019 when Kendall responded to the notorious meme regarding the 5 NBA players she supposedly dated. Her reply of 2 out of 5 correct confirmed that Kuzma was among those she had never been involved with, shattering any remaining optimism Kyle had about their summer bond. The yacht trip that seemed so promising to him was actually just Kendall celebrating summer with friends, not a romantic trial for a new NBA partner. Kyle had convinced himself that his rising basketball fame and charm could win over someone who had been linked with some of the biggest names in the league, only to realize that friendship and romance are worlds apart when it comes to Kendall Jenner's closely protected heart. We appreciate your viewership. If you enjoyed this experience, continue the journey by selecting one of the recommended videos displayed on your screen for more incredible content.